Friends, we are wide for speed, but time is a weapon. So stay the course and mobilize the system. In the West, we prize fast action, decisive moves, and quick wins. But my good friend Nancy Kaufman, the former executive director of the Boston Jewish Community Relations Council, a 4 times recipient of the Forward 50 Outstanding Jewish Leader Award, former CEO of the National Council of Jewish Women, and a Harvard Kennedy School Adaptive Leadership friend and fellow scholar, challenges us to rethink about how do we exercise leadership using time as a weapon and mobilizing the system. Post 9/11 in the early 2000s, 2 large commercial jets flew straight into the Twin Towers in New York City. The world declared a war on terror. Islamophobia and fear were weaponized. Back in Boston, where Nancy lived and worked at the time, wealthy Jewish donors of her Boston Jewish Community Relations Council called on her to stop the building of a Wahhabi Muslim mosque. Instead, 7 years later, she gave the closing prayer inside it. There are 7 key ways in which Nancy reveals how we can use the weapon of time and mobilize the system. Firstly, reality check before taking action. Fear-based assumptions are not facts. Nancy challenged the narrative, paused, and reframed the default anti-Semitic interpretation. Secondly, find your allies in unexpected places. She called on deans at Harvard and the Kennedy School, the Divinity School, senior leaders in the Jewish community, and the head of the Anti-Defamation League. Quietly, she built a powerful coalition of unexpected allies that people did not see coming. Thirdly, regulate the heat, don't extinguish it. Leaders of excellence don't kill the conflict, they orchestrate it. She created a steady holding environment, a safe space for heated debate, both inside the Jewish community and across the broader interfaith community. Number 4, speak the unspeakable. Nancy spoke the truth and challenged false narratives, even when it put her credibility and job on the line. She proudly declared she would speak the truth under oath if subpoenaed in pending court cases. Number 5, build a force against the force. When she could not speak up publicly, others spoke up with equal power and conviction. Number 6, give the work back. Creating shared responsibility for the future builds resilient communities. She did not carry it alone. She developed a leadership capacity not only within the Jewish community, but with and within her interfaith communities too. Number 7, hold the faith. The impossible is possible, and time is a weapon. Nancy did not stop the building of the mosque. Instead, 7 years on, she gave the closing prayer inside it. More than 1,000 Muslim worshippers cheered and clapped and celebrated as this bold Jewish woman, guided by her Jewish values, belted out Isaiah 58. Free the oppressed, house the homeless, loosen the bonds of wickedness. Within 7 years on, Muslims, Jews, and Christians were all free. But here's the twist that is seldom recorded. The very person within her own Jewish community that fought hardest against her within a decade funded the very organization she once led. In the West, we are taught to take fast action to reach completion. One of Nancy Kaufman's greatest acts of leadership was using time as a weapon, staying the course, and mobilizing the system with truth, with patience, with courage and conviction on her side. While the current conflicts in the Middle East rage on, the unresolved history and the impact of heightened competition for religious legitimacy, political power, and dominant hegemony between Christians, Muslims, and Jews patiently awaits real leadership, adaptive leadership, and resolution. Fear never wins. Truth, patience, courage, and conviction bend the arc of change. Time is a weapon, and Nancy knew exactly how to wield it. Perhaps the leaders of the world and the leaders in the Middle East will take a page out of Nancy's book to find joyful resolution and lasting peace. So until next time, remember that leading boldly is about making these thoughtful, clear choices. And bold leadership is about taking bold action, just one small step at a time, one step for you. But together, with time as a weapon, when we mobilize the system, a giant step for humanity. Take care and take thoughtful, bold action.